Next time on One Girl, Five Gays.
Dean, what are you most excited for to do with me in the future? I'm gonna marry my client.
What is the most harmful word in the English language?
I think the word retarded is. That word was used by people on this cast right now in the green room today. So,
hey, me?
Yeah.
You fucking use words that are inappropriate all the time, too. You're an asshole.
Dude,
Just
he
to
talked
let
to
you
me.
know
He
you're an
talked to me,
asshole. But
too.
go on
Sure.
ahead. Touch me.
Guys, can we please have some calm on the set? Have you ever snuck a peek in a steam room?
All the time.
Yeah, of course. Of course you sneak peeks.
All the time.
Straight dudes do it
Yes.
too.
Straight dudes sneak peeks in other guys'
Straight dudes,
penises?
oh, they're the worst. They're oh my God, they're totally insecure and checking each other out to see who has what and what's going on. I think more than fags because I think we're probably more exposed to it. So it's kind of like, okay, a dick is a dick is a dick. We see now, big smile, okay, great. But straight guys are hardcore checking out their competition.
You just used the F word. Are you okay with that?
Fag? Oh, I self-identify as a fag, totally.
Really?
We use words like queer, we use words like gay, we use words like why can't we take this back?
As long as none of you are offended if he uses it, then like...
You just, as long as you say it all the time.
But I mean, that's what we do in our community quite often with whatever word is we stigmatize things that shouldn't necessarily be stigmatized.
But I do think some words bring different feelings for people, so I understand why some people might feel, you know, hurt or offended with some kind of word, but I agree with you.
When was the last time that you fell asleep in another person's arms?
Last night.
Never.
You've never fallen asleep in someone else's arms.
Well, when I'm drunk and I'm on the subway home or a streetcar home from a show.
The last time I slept with my boyfriend, we were always slept, like hugging each other, so...
When was that? How long ago?
2 weekends ago.
Elliot, what about you?
It was Thursday night. It was with this random that I hooked up with, this 6'6" personal trainer, Adonis. I mean, I'm 6'3", so it's hard to find guys that are taller than me. So when you're like 6'6" and can wrap yourself around me, I'm just like, oh.
Do babies like you?
I think they know that I don't like them. And I'm super nervous around them, but for some strange reason, they sort of like latch onto that and love it. So I think it's like the I'm gonna make you love me sort of thing.
All children love Foxy.
Really?
Yeah, I worked at a daycare for 2 months. All the kids immediately drawn to me. I don't know, I have my mother's touch.
Wow, everybody likes me.
I can't start my day without blank.
Taking a shower.
Okay.
Reading the newspaper.
Really?
I check my phone because my mister basically finishes at 6:30 in the morning. So he texts me and says, "Morning, babe." And then when I wake up, I say, "Morning, babe." And then
Are you in a serious relationship?
yeah, we were engaged, I guess, twice. And no. Right now we're just working things out because we've been through a lot of drama, aka fights, and we love each other enough to basically know that we've learned to grow together. And because of that, that's why we're still
Very
together.
adult of you.
I know,
And what
right?
does he do that he comes home at 6:30?
He's a security guard.
Oh, cute.
He's my big muscular man. He gives me a hey, baby. I'm like, hi.
What has been your experience as a person living with HIV?
I found out I was HIV positive when I was 18 years old. I've been living with HIV for about a year and a half, and a lot of people just come up to me and kind of say, like, wow, you're kind of young for a person who has HIV. It's like a lot of men just sort of look down on me and are just like, stupid child. And like, then I'm thinking, well, what do you say to someone who's older who's been living with HIV for probably a lot longer than I have? And they probably found out what, like, around my age, and then suddenly you're just like, well, you should have known better, you know? Like, how do you say that to someone? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me because, I mean, anyone could find out they have HIV. Anyone can have it. Anyone can contract it.
When I found out I was infected, it was like, oh, shit. It's like coming out all over again. First time when I was, you know, accepting myself as someone that is gay, and then have to come out as someone living with HIV. Like, it came back, everything, all, you know, the insecurity, the guilt, everything. I started giving value for things that I didn't care care before, but there are sometimes, you know, when you have to tell someone, you never know how the person's gonna respond, how they're gonna treat you, and you know, I think for the most part, it's always a struggle when it involves someone else.
HIV in a lot of respects for me has really been a blessing.
How is that?
Because four years ago, I was a mess. Like, I was an absolute and utter mess. I wasn't focused at work. I was using a lot of drugs. I was drinking a lot. And HIV sort of put a mirror in front of my face and was just like, okay. It was the first time I think I sort of come face to face with like mortality. It was like, what are you doing with your life, and how do you want to live your life, and how do you want to interact with others, and where do you want to go? And it's given me a greater respect for life. You know, every day is precious now, so.
Well, being an activist in the community, identifying as a gay and HIV-positive Black male, it's not an issue for me. It used to be, I'm not gonna lie, it was really hard. Like, I did 2 months of drinking and smoking weed, like, non-stop, specifically to get my mind, oh, I don't have it, and then coming to the terms, shit, I have it. But it's basically letting the next generation know it happens to every race, every sexuality, and regardless of your status, everyone here can still have a negative child.
I was diagnosed very recently, 3 months ago. And for me, it's incredibly mixed. Yes, I've been on the dating sites, and I face a stigma, like Kara was saying before, with the question of age. I've had people message me saying you're only 22. How did this happen to you? And I've been very honest. I did not use a condom with someone who I thought I could trust. For the longest time, I did not want to tell my best friend. I did not want to tell my family. I thought I could manage this on my own. So when I told my family and when I told my best friend that I was infected, they were there for me. And that was the biggest blessing ever, because these were people who would never let me down. As a huge cliche as this may sound, I have a second chance in life. I will live fine. I can still be myself, and I will live.